Hello there, are you ready for some plain, boring, completely not interesting content? You're gonna love this video.
He's just in his little hole in the corner.
When is he gonna play with me?
When will he be back? No, you know what I decided? I shall set him free. Benny, is that you? Please do not wander too far from me, Benny. I have abandonment issues. Please, Benny. Have mercy on my soul. I can't. Okay. The thing is.
Yeah, Michael Dunks is shield already.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
You gotta check.
I was just gonna.
iron already.
Yeah, I was gonna probably do the exact same thing and just forget I have to make a shield.
Must buy weapon.
I know.
I'm pressing P the whole time.
I know. I don't know why I was looking for something else.
You're
My
pressing
brain.
P and block, break, block.
No, I was thinking of oh, what else do I want to build?
Is this?
My brain was like, oh, what else do you want to build? And I was
I
going
think I
to
know
the
that
settings. Yeah, this is my character. I made him myself. I have actually. Ooh, here's some fun lore for you of my character, right? My character is half beast more or less, right?
Yeah.
Which means my character's half beast. So, what a beast is half human, half obviously beast, blah blah blah, right? And this was cause me, Luetu, Teddy, and my brother, right? Which I'm gonna bring it back in the server, the massive server which we're making now, right? I'm gonna bring it back where it's lore, where your characters has a backstory and lore. And I'm also gonna turn it into a short story, cause the thing is with me is I made the story mostly, and I got so overwhelmed with the story. Then the server where it was oh, we first made the story, right?
Yeah.
The server got shut down because it was held by someone else. Because again, the server wasn't ours, it was someone else's. So we just made the lore on the server, and other people also joined on the lore, and it was really fantastic. I really liked it. But the minute the server shut down, I was well, that lore's thrown out the window. We don't talk about that. But I made a whole story for everyone, and my story was I'm half beast because yeah, my father was married to a half beast, so I'm half beast. So what that means is basically what the half I am, because half beast is oh, you're half of any animal more or less.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm half
Beast.
not goat, but the goat with the horns, ram. I'm half ram. Now I remember, because when I get angry or anything, I was it's time to fight. You know what that means? What I would do is, and I've used it in when we were starting a war with this one guy. I remember this very vividly. So, okay, I'm gonna miss off him over. So the main law is, right, Luetu, who's our character, till this day we still kept all the skins that we made for the characters.
Yeah.
He was from a secret race called the Emeralds. Basically, he's just full emerald, but
green.
yeah, he's just full green, and he's got shines and stuff. But when I drew this character, I made it look oh, he's half human, half emerald. But he was very persistent of making his character not look half crystal. He just wanted him full emerald colored, just green. But so what the thing is oh, his father, who was the king of the emerald, right, actually got turned to stone. So he can't move, right?
Yeah.
Because his evil uncle, the throne, the king, and said his next. His whole plan for his uncle was to use him.
Oh, it sounds like a bit Samba if you think about it.
Yeah, okay. Listen here. Let me finish.
So I just broke it.
No. It's not. You didn't break it. I'm just I get where you're coming from, but it's not like that. So his whole plan was to oh, I'm gonna enslave you. So he escaped, right? And his plan was to go back. So my headcanon was everyone is from Now what's going on is like now ever since his father, his uncle took over, like, right?
Yeah.
He's been sending troops down to Earth, because like where they live, like the Emerald Kingdom, is like in the clouds more or less, and he's like Earth, right? So like he send his troops down to Earth more or less, or like the ground, to like go gather resources, be a bitch to everyone, just be like a pain to everyone, right?
Yeah.
And that was like the thing. So he came down, and his plan was, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and like spread evil and like no. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm gonna come back and like save the day and like take my kingdom back that's rightfully mine.
Oh, like Wakanda.
Yeah, actually. Okay, yeah. So like that was the whole plan, right? Now because of like his people, like
These people doesn't like him.
No, the people don't like him. It's just that they don't really know the full story. It's almost like he lied. Like the uncle lied. He tricked the people to believe what he wanted to believe. Yeah, so it's like that. So what happened was, since like all the people went down and like messed things up, here's where my character comes in. So my character is from like a normal basic human village. A normal basic human village.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did your parents look like villagers?
No, not Minecraft villages. Again, keep in mind a lot of people playing on the server, so we had to like make a story for like we all live basically.
Oh.
So like we lived in a normal village, right? Father was a normal human, mother was half like again human beast, blah blah blah. You know the skit. So like they lived normally, and at one point like I'm just gonna say the bad guys. The bad guys came, ruined the village, burned it down, and like this, and then amongst all the evil, like messed up, like fighting,
Wait,
burning.
I have a question.
Yeah. So it was like that. Right? So it was basically like that. Like due to all the chaos of like, burning, fighting. Right? I lost my parents.
Yeah.
And like I got into the swarm of like different people. That's when I found out. When I got like very angry, I like the horns came out. Oh wow, yeah, whoa, lore. And then I realized, oh wow, I have horns, blah blah blah, like the whole skit, right? And the whole thing with my character is he can't remember his parents.
Go on.
He can't remember anything. But like my character is amazing at redstone, because like I'm good at redstone. And like he's good at building and like just other things. So we started off, Teddy was like a half man, half zombie. It's almost like he was dying more or less. His whole character was he was dying. No, sorry, no. That was his old character. I forgot, sorry, that was his old character. His new character was he's just a king on like, you know, like vacation more or less, traveling. That was his law. And he's like a snooty king. He's like Teddy in real life, just that he has a crown. That's the most way I can explain it. He was a snooty king, and he was like,
oh, that's why you have that picture of that person.
yeah. So he's like a snooty king more or less, and he like lived close by, and like there was like a main town like where everyone's law. I'm not gonna explain everyone's law. I'm not gonna. That's a bit too much. But like that's where I'm just explaining me and Lueta's law, because I was like were like the most linked up more or less. And it was like, oh, he came to the village. I was like the first person. I was like friendly to him. I'm a natural friendly person. I like made a very big house, and like the whole law is like, yeah, I helped out with him. And I was like, yeah, I'll definitely be your friend. And he was like, yeah, and he like told me a backstory. It's like, here's the deal, my dude. And then I realized, oh wow, his uncle's bad. His uncle was the reason. I can't remember these people. I have this feeling of people, but I don't know who the people are. And it's like that. So I was like, yeah, I'll help you. So like we disappear. We burn my old house. Like that's in the law. Like, oh, I burned down. We burned down the house. And it was like, it's time for change. And like we burned down the house and we like moved. And like over a while we like found a place where we was like years like a place, a secret base. So to the normal people's eyes, because remember, to normal people's eyes, we were like, how do I say? We were like the bad guys. Because remember, the uncle convinced everyone, these guys are the bad guys. Keep in mind. So, like, we were like, more or less looked as the bad guys. And, like, in a way, to headcanon is like, he doesn't care. He can be bad, but he's gonna be the best bad. He's gonna be the best bad. Yeah. So, like, oh my gosh, the balls we had on the old server. And like the lore was fantastic, and like my character's whole thing was like, he's funny, he doesn't care as well, he's just like along for the ride. But like it was big because like we made trade deals with like lots of people, and like I remember this vividly because like we made the secret base and we were like, okay, now we have lore.